Welcome, Dominators, to another episode of DomiNations War Academy. As there was quite many requests that I would continue introducing the heavy tanks in War Academy, I decided to do another one. This time we are in war against Seoul, South Korea. That's actually what the hieroglyphs, the name means. And as you can see, I'm up against level 227 base, and it's almost fully maxed out atomic age opponent. Couple of towers and small defensive buildings are still not maxed to atomic age, but this wouldn't change much, to be honest. So one of the hardest opponents that I've been up against, and very high level defensive coalitions as well. So perfectly deserves the place to War Academy. And let's jump into War Academy, where I will explain my strategy against this base. So here we are in War Academy. And before I start explaining where I will initiate my attack, and that will be from the top and the bottom right side, and I'm going for the 50% quick victory, not the down center and the Forbidden City. I will actually turn to the bottom left corner, because what you can see here is town center, stronghold, and fort. All these three most devastating defensive structures grouped together. I would say that this is a mistake, because you don't want stronghold, fort, and town center to be able to disabled with one sabotage on both of them. And instead, if they would be a bit scattered around, so that I would need to use more sabotage tactics, I would believe I would be in more trouble. But as they are all together, and what you can also see is there's no armory, War Academy, or a mercenary camp here. So basically, if I would approach from bottom left hand side with a couple of officers, I can easily demolish all of this area without having to worry about defensive troops. And what I also highlighted was this the important defensive structures ranges, because what you can see, mortars, sniper tower, as well as this bunker, and of course town center and fort range. What you can see here, that this area here is totally uncovered, so except of this stronghold, of course. So when I do my drop to this bottom left hand side, I need to do it somewhere here. And what you can see now, this howitzer range is in an ideal position, because what it will do is, on this spawn location, it will already demolish these three defensive structures. And it will then start moving naturally straight forward towards the next targets. And those are anti-tank gun and town center. So what I can do is just use one sap in the beginning before my drop here to disable this area, town center, stronghold, as well as the redoubt tower. But we will get to that later, so I will skip it at the moment. So actually, I start my spawn, my main spawn, with the tank destroyers, as well as the generals and 8 bazookas. I will actually start from here, because when they demolish these walls, they have a huge amount of defensive structures to take care of. So I want my main force to actually move into the base from this side. I could also choose this side, but I chose that one. As a second move, I will drop my heavy tanks, starting from the top side, because what I want to do is, starting here, moving down to this one. As as soon as I have finished dropping the last heavy tank, it will clear this factory with one shot, and it will spawn a heavy tank, MK4. So I need to be able to right away use betrayal on this one, because if I would initiate from this side, dropping this tank and the heavy tank of the enemy would taken most of their HP out already. So this is the direction. As a fourth move, I will drop a couple of APC's tactics. I've actually some 20 APC tactics gathered from the earlier events. So these are basically something they're pretty useless otherwise in emergency situations, because they take a long time to gather their troops. But against almost fully maxed out atomic age base, I feel that these APCs can just help a little bit in order to clear everything out. As a fifth move, I will then use the Sabotage explained earlier. That will disable the 3 relevant buildings that are the first in the range. After that, I will drop my Howitzers. Then I will wait, let's say 5 seconds or so, the Howitzers to clear these buildings first, and then use Gladiator strength on it to be able to clear the town center as well as the fort with increased firepower, because the town center has by far the most hit points that needs to be taken out quickly. And probably with the Sabotage I'm able to clear the town center, but the fort, because I have also a couple of range infantry and 1 bazooka in the alliance troops that I'm dropping here, I will want to prolong the town center if needed, as well as lock the fort with the blitzkrieg. And it will help also to prolong the spawn of this bunker here, maybe even this one. As an 8th move, as I don't have enough Sabotage and betrayals to take care of this factory as well as this anti-tank gun, I will use my fighter planes to suppress them, as well as help to take down this heavy tank. Because by that time, this heavy tank is somewhere here, and I need to help it out a bit. As a 9th move, I will take control of this heavy tank here. It will either come to this side against this heavy tank, or it will approach from this gate towards my main army. Either or, I will take control of it. As a 10th move, probably my bottom army has probably reached close to these anti-tank guns. And then I will be able to sabotage these. And it will take quite a lot of time to clear these walls, as the coalitions probably are level 5 or level 6. We will find it out soon. And then 1 SAB also for this anti-tank gun, as well as the sniper towers, because this anti-tank gun is right behind the walls and I need to be able to disable it. As a last sabotage, I'm hoping to use it so that I can SAB both of these anti-tank guns, or if this is down already, then just this anti-tank gun and the anti-air. Because if I also SAB the anti-air, I can support me with my fighter planes against this maxed out anti-tank gun. And of course, 1 relevant spawn will be also from the United Nations. But for this, I can just run over with a couple of fighter planes and this United Nations army is down. So I was a little bit in a hurry. I was a bit worried about this base because I haven't really attacked so highly upgraded atomic age base yet. So let's see how we do. So here we are back on the war map. And now quick look on the troops. A couple of APCs, and then in emergency I have also one elephant archer army and bazooka army to help to clear if anything goes against the plan. So as expected, very high level defensive coalitions, level 5s, and almost maxed out atomic age defensive structures. So and I will show you right away. And here comes my first mistake. These APC armies are in the very last position on my war creed, and I actually forgot to drop my APCs. So by the time now it's already some 40 seconds when I finally noticed that my APCs are not dropped, and what that basically did was rendered them more or less useless, because they take so much time to spawn their troops that I basically lost the idea of the APCs altogether. But they still, of course, supported a bit, clearing the couple of last buildings, but definitely made this attack much more closer than it should have been. What you can see is that it really takes a lot of struggle for my army to clear this base, because it's just so highly upgraded. And my fighter planes are really struggling to stay alive because of the high level coalition, as well as the highly upgraded towers, or maxed out towers and anti-air. And at this point I wasn't worried much, because I still had enough sabs left to clear this last dangerous part of the map, of the base, and I managed to do it. A couple of mistakes you saw was in the beginning also. I didn't use my fighter planes on the top early enough, so I lost my top heavy tank just in the battle against the spawning heavy tank from the factory. So several mistakes made, but at the end I still pulled it through just in time, with some 30 seconds left on the clock. Thanks, I hope it was useful. See you next time.